yeah, I want to do this video to show you guys the products that I got from the scanning of your receipt scanning of your receipts on that app on your Android phone that I told you about on my first video that I did discussing the process and the rewards and stuff you can get. So hopefully you guys checked that app out and you did it, but you know, you're a part of that app and earning rewards from scanning the apps and referring your friends to earn those points. So today is an awesome video because my items are here from the that I used, my points that I earned from scanning the receipts, and they're here. So I just want to tell you guys a little bit about when I first started. There was many other apps before this that I thought were shady, and I said, oh, what the heck? I'll just try them out, see if it works. There were some that I was very skeptical about. One of them was like the receipt hogs. I didn't like that one too much. It didn't offer like the other one does, the one with the F, ETCH. It doesn't offer as much as that one does. So I decided to go. I got rid of receipt hogs, and I just used the one that I'm talking about today, that you guys should already know. I'm trying not to get in trouble with getting the video taken down because of the copyright. So I'm trying to avoid that entanglement. But my rewards are here, and I want to go over some stuff. Go over the items. So I went to my local GameStop, and the receipt's going to be backwards for you guys, but I went over yesterday to GameStop, and it's backwards. I know the camera's backwards, guys. It's the PlayStation 4 camera. But if you can read backwards, you can see where it says gift card right up in here. It says gift card, $50. And then the $10 one that I had from that app. And I ended up getting an item that was $113.99, and I paid the balance. So you can see as of the dated receipt here, it's going to be backwards for you guys. 10/27 up on the top here. Here, I'll use this pen. Right up here, date 10/27/23. All right, where I went to my local GameStop, and I got that item that cost $113.99. The item is here, and I opened it. So, but I wanted to show you guys why, tell you why I did. Anyway, but the item I got was the 151 Premium Collection Box. Now, I opened it already. I'll show you the hits that I got. But if you're not familiar with the Charizard UPC, I already took the stuff out of it. The reason I opened it, I was going to go bring it back to the store because it had a tear in the corner here. In the corner, there was a rip in the plastic. I was going to bring it back and exchange it for another one, and I was going to keep it in the sealed. I said, you know what? I got this item for free. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to open the packs up. So that's what I did. I opened up the packs. So this box I opened up. I have it up for sale. I'm selling the stuff that came inside. I'm selling the actual box. I'm keeping the coin that came in here. This deck box and all this other stuff is up for sale. I'm keeping the play mat. I kept the promos. The promos come up in here. Selling the box. All right, because I have quite a few others in my storage unit now. But I wanted to showcase that here. So let's put that kind of like in the background. I might have to move it. But I'm going to show you the cards so you guys can see. There are the promos. There's the Gold Mew metal card. There's the promo card. And there is the other Mew promo. I didn't pull this out of the box packs. I pulled this out of some other products that I got yesterday that I got from Target. And I got this from some other dealings. All right. So that's the cards. I do have some other product here. I did buy the poster collection, so I have the 3 promos from the Charmander, Squirtle, and the Venusaur, Bulbasaur. Those are the promos from the poster collection. I did buy a binder collection. All right, so I do have the binder. I'm putting my 151 binder stuff in there. Here's the poster from that Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Venusaur, or whatever it was. Squirtle. The 3 promo things. This is a big old poster thing. All right. So I got that. Here is the Mew coin that was inside this box here. So there is the Mew coin. These are hits I got out of the box. So I got the Poliwhirl illustration rare, the Bulbasaur, and I'm actually got these I'm actually selling these. They're probably going to be gone today. And I got Cosmo Hollows as well. So those were some pulls from the box. Didn't get any big hitters. I have all this bulk. And then I pulled a lot of reverse hollows. So I got all this bulk. This is my duplicate. Not my duplicate. This is all the bulk from 151 that I got that's not duplicate. So this is all, I'm going to be selling all this together like with this box. I have all these reverse hollows, and all these reverse hollows, there's no dupes in this. So this is actually going for sale. So I have Krabby, Gloom Reverse, Persian, Sandshrew, Bill's Transfer, Daisy's Help, Hitmonlee, Metapod, Zubat, Tangela, Abra, Wartortle, Coughing, Drowsy, Golbat, Gloom, Venomoth, Staryu, Seeking, Dugtrio, Eevee, Sandlash, Fearow, Seal, Erica's Invitation, Jigglypuff, Tentacruel, Vetrabil, Golduck, Slowbro, Mankey, Squirtle, Magneton, Cycling Road, Vaporeon, Onix, Etkins, Geodude, Energy Sticker, Dewgong, Poliwrath, Magikarp, Voltorb, Oddish, Mr. Mime, Omastar, Jolteon, Charmeleon, Weepinbell, Snorlax, Geodude, Machoke, Rhydon, and then I have these hollows: Weezing, Dragonite, Aerodactyl, Omastar, Vaporeon, Nidoking, Articuno, Beedrill, Machamp, Vileplume, Jolteon, Raichu, Mr. Mime, Mewtwo, Gengar, Dugtrio, Flareon, Kabutops, Moltres, Gyarados, and then I have these Cosmo Hollows, and I'm selling all of these along with the Kangaskhan and Jinx EX. All of this here is non-duplicate. I'm selling that with the box. So I'm going to put that up on Facebook Marketplace. And actually, like I said, I opened the packs from the rewards that I earned. I got this item. So, like I said, the app is legit, 100% legit. I was actually talking with Nostalgianomics, telling him about it, and Bennett Productions about it. It's legit. So, that was one reward that I got. So This item was $113.99 on GameStop, and I applied from the FETCH app. The rewards that I got, I applied those $60 in scan receipt points that I got, and redeemed them at GameStop with my receipt here, just showing documentation about the app, guys, that it does work. It's 100% legit. I was able to get this thing at $60 off of that price. So GameStop has it for $124.99 or something like that, but you have to go to the use the GameStop app, open up the app on GameStop, and as a pro member you get it for $113.99. So I had them price match the online GameStop.com price as a pro member, and then I had them apply the gift cards from my phone. I had to bring my phone, open up the gift card there, and then they used the pin and put all the numbers in and got me redeemed, and took off all the money that I earned off of the app, and I was able to get this using those reward points. So that's one reward. So that's from GameStop. So GameStop is under the retail portion of the app, and I'm going to show you under my rewards, so you can see there's where I earn my GameStop rewards. So there's my 50 and there's my 10 off of this app, guys, off of this app. All right, so these are redeemed, these are done. I'm going to mark these as used now because they are used. So I'm marking them as used, and I'm marking that as used. So this is done. All right, so they're used. I wanted to do verification on a live stream for you guys, showing you that this app works. It's 100% legit. And I was able to trade in my points. Got a $113.99 item for $60 off of and got that product for below MSRP. So there we go. There's the playmat, just so you can see the playmat. So, not that I'm going to probably use this. It's probably going to go up on my Shopify website. So probably going to put that up. This mat, along with other mats, will be up on my Shopify website. Selling that. Because I have my own custom stuff coming for my background. So, utilizing this table for just this stream. All right, so next item from this app, guys, and we're opening this live here. Opening this live, just came in today. So my other reward is from Walmart. I ordered this item. This item was $99.99 on Walmart.com. I'm going to mark that as used now. So all my rewards are used. I have a total of 1,328 points on there. I can't redeem anything for now. I have to continue to scan more receipts to earn more points so I can redeem and get more gift cards. All right, but we're going to open up this here on the live, guys. Opening up this here on the live. This is from Walmart. This is my item that I got with my $50 Walmart gift card that I earned from scanning the rewards. So let me get my today. But this just came from Walmart today. So we're going to open this up here on the live right here. So you guys are going to see what I got. So let's get into it. All right, so wow, surprised about the packaging Walmart did on this one, because Target, when I ordered some stuff off Target, came with no package. So check that out. There we go. Look at that. Loving that. So, woo, nice. So this came this morning from, this is another reward that I got. What's going on, Jimmy? How you doing? So, using I'm spelling it out for you, the app that I'm using, the FETCH app on your phone, scan receipts for 1 year. 1 year. For 1 year of scanning receipts. Redeemed over 110,000 points and was able to get, you see the cards. They're marked as used now because I'm doing a video demonstrating to you the items that I got. And like I said, this was ordered wait a minute. It was ordered, yeah. It was ordered, we're not even at the end of the week. So I ordered this about 3 or 4 days ago. And just came in today. So I got the Charizard UPC, guys. This was on GameStop. This was on Walmart.com for $99.99. And I jumped on it and I used my $50 Walmart gift card that I got from scanning the receipts with this app. Redeemed it. There is a $50 reward. It's used now. And I was able to get a Charizard UPC for the balance of the $50 that wasn't used. So this is how you can get, if you want to get product, earn rewards, scanning receipts. This is proof in the pudding that that app works. It's 100% legit. And I'm going to continue using it, man. My wife has got it, and she's got 46,000 points. And this is the only app that I know is like legit out there, that you get the rewards. You're able to go to the store and use them at GameStop. There's a bunch of different rewards on here. Let me see if I can actually pull up any. Yeah. So you can go into sweepstakes. There is cash. You can get a gift card, retail, tons of different retail, man. Adidas, Advance Auto, tons of different apps, Amazon, AutoZone, Barnes & Nobles. You scan and save up the points to redeem for wherever you want to go shopping and use that gift card, whether it's in store or online. So this app is 100% works. Tons of ways to earn points. There are, you can scan every day and you'll get a bonus. Let me see if I can actually do a scan of a receipt. So just to show you guys that this is 100% legit. Let me move this Charizard thing out the way. Where is my GameStop receipt? Let me find my GameStop receipt. What did I do with it? All right, so here is my receipt. Let me go into this thing here. All right, so here is a receipt I'm scanning now. And there it goes. And I got a bonus spin. So I got 25 points for that. Every day you get this bonus wheel. And you can spin it and earn up to anywhere from 5 points to 10,000. So we're going to spin the wheel. And it gave me another 5. So I could have won 2,000. So it's Trinity there. I got 30 points for that receipt. So this receipt is done. But as you get your receipts, you scan them every day. You get a scan bonus. There are other rewards that you can earn, guys, like from buying from certain stores. Jack Link's and Pepsi Cola beverage. If you buy up to, you got to buy 2 from the 7-Elevens, I believe it is, then you get 750 points for buying 2. So buy 2 Pepsis, 2 Jack Links, like Slim Jim things. You got Unilever products, Tostitos, General Mills cereal. So you can get, here's one that I have to buy, Blue Tastefuls dry cat food. I have to spend $25, but I had found a Walmart receipt, and it had somebody who had that on their receipt, and so I only have to buy one. I have 3 cats, so they eat this cat food. So it just happens to be I found a receipt that somebody also bought that. So I find receipts too when I'm on my daily task. Even when I'm going Pokemon hunting, I find receipts in Target, on the floor, in the store. I pick them up, and I scan them, and I use those receipts that I find. Just because I'm in my local store shopping for Pokemon cards, I find a receipt, or I'll go out to my car and I'll find it, and I'll find receipts on the ground in the parking lots, and I use them to scan on that app, guys. So, like I said, this app has a bunch of bonuses here to earn tons of Breyers ice cream, Ben & Jerry's. If you buy 4 Breyers ice cream, certain pints of ice cream at certain sizes. You buy 4, you get 5,000 points. So there's ways to earn more than 25 points per receipt. There are other bonuses. How if you maximize these bonuses when you're going shopping, like you would go shopping, right? Your local ShopRite, Kroger, wherever you're at, because this app works all over the place. All right, you would go and you bring up your app on the FETCH app on your Android phone. Look in the Google Store. Look for that app in your Google Store. Download it. Start scanning your receipts. Get a receipt for everything, guys. Everything. You get a receipt for if you buy a stamp, a soda, cigarettes, whatever you buy. Get a receipt. All right. And then when you go shopping, your wife has a list. Say, "Hun, make sure you check the app. Refer your wife, your brother, your sister, refer them, because you get points, 750 points, and up to 4,500 points, depending on what their referral is, because they changed their referral. So right now, I think they're running a thing, 750 points per referral. So if you send a friend a referral, like, let me see if I can. If I could put a link up for a referral. I want to see if I can do a referral. I have to figure that out. I had it up before, but there's so many bonuses on here, guys, for that. Let me see if I can send a referral. Here they have refer a friend right here. So if you click that, there is the app right there, right? There is a QR. Boom. If you scan that, guys, every one of you guys who scan that app, scan that QR, I get 750 points. You get 750 points for signing up from that QR I just gave you. All right. There it is. I don't want to be too long with that because I don't want to get a copyright on the. This app is funny. You'll get a strike on YouTube, so I got to be very careful. So that's why I'm spelling out stuff for you guys, because I want you guys to win. All right. But I just got, like I said, just got a Charizard UPC on Walmart.com. I use my gift card from Walmart from the rewards. The app is Jimmy, FETCH. What you tell a dog to do when you throw a bone to a dog, you say, "Go get it, boy." You tell him to fetch it, right? That's what you do. That's the app. All right. It's trying to be kind of clever with how I'm saying it. That's it. That's it. Pat got it down in the thing. That's it. Look up that app. I'm showing you on my phone, dude. I've been using it for a year. I started in March of 2022. We're now in 2023. It took me that much time to get 110,000 points. I redeemed my points. Guys. There are the rewards that I used from GameStop. I showed you I got the 151 UPC, and The other is sitting in front of you. We opened the box from Walmart today. I got this. This was $99.99. I got free shipping from Walmart.com. They had this priced at $124 last week. They dropped the price to $99.99. I jumped on it, said I'm going to use my $50 gift card, and I applied that. So I paid for $38 and change for this UPC, guys. Didn't cost me anything. If you want to really take advantage of this thing, you really want to take advantage of that app. All right? And talking about buying Pokemon cards on a budget, you don't have to spend any money to get these receipts. You don't have to spend any money to get these receipts, guys. You don't. Literally, if you're, you know, we're all adults. Most of my people on my channel are adults. But just say you're an 18-year-old. You're in college. You don't have a lot of money. Well, you go to a lot of parties, right, when you're in college, right? So outside, I know there's supermarkets and everything all over the place. You could literally just drive to a supermarket, walk out into the parking lot of your supermarket, right? And what's on the ground? What's on the ground in your supermarket? You find them in carts. You find receipts that people leave on the ground. So literally, if you want to take advantage of this app to the fullest, you can go to a grocery store, ShopRite, wherever. So if you're telling me that you can't, this is, you know, I got to spend money to get points, you don't have to spend nothing. You just, any receipt you find, scan it. Literally, you don't even touch the receipt. If it's laying on the ground, I see them in the parking lot, I go right over to them, I just use my phone, bend down, take a picture, boop, snap it, I leave it right there on the ground. Or scan the receipt, and I got points for it without even picking the receipt up off the ground. So this is, I'm telling you, 100% legit. You can refer friends and earn points, and they earn points. They earn the same amount of points. Every person you refer gets those points. So you can keep sending that QR like I showed you. Send it to friends. Send it over your Instagram. Send it over your, you know. I'm probably sure if PokeRev shares out a QR code of that app to his friends on wherever, he'll probably blow up and get a lot of points. Well, I'm just saying, if you got a lot of exposure on the internet and referring people and referring friends, word of mouth yourself. Hey, dude, go check out this app. Go on this app, dude. I'm using it. All you're doing is scanning a receipt and earning points that you redeem. Now, how much do you guys think it costs to get you these points? Like I said, it took me a year to scan to earn 110,000 points. All right, it's going to take you some time, but what can you, you know? Here is the logistics. All right, here's the logistics. If you go on to, you can cash out for a cash card. If you want to get a Visa gift card, the cash card, like, here are logistics. Like if you want a $5 gift card, a Visa, it's going to cost for a $5 one 7,000 points. For a $10 one 13,000 points. For a $25 one 32,500. For a $50 one 63,500. So the points vary based on what you're getting, right? Where are you going? If you want to go to restaurants, there's tons of restaurants. Applebee's, Aunt Mary's, Bahama Breeze. You can get gift cards to save up, say, for your anniversary. Say you and your wife eat at Chili's. You're going to take your wife to Chili's. I'm just saying, a family outing. And you want to get a $50 gift card. It's going to cost you $52,500. You save up until that day of your anniversary, whatever, as much as you can on the year to save for a year. Save for a year and see where you're at. All right? And once after a year, then you cash out. You say, oh, I'm going to cash out, get that. Now, you don't have to redeem the gift cards at any certain time. So they stay on your phone until you're ready to use them. Gift cards don't expire, guys. All right? So you can stock up. You can actually, how do you say? You can actually just keep saving up and loading more gift cards on here. And then when your bill comes, you're ready to go out to Chili's because now you got $100 worth of restaurant gift card, you go to Chili's, bring up each one, and they will take off each gift card that you use to take it off the bill. So there's so many things on here. That's, like I said, it's just crazy. Restaurants, you go to entertainment. There's MCI. If you want to go to movies, you want to go to Atom Tickets online, Dave and Buster's, Fandango, GameStop. Like I like the GameStop. I just use one. I use two. Google Play. There's even a Nintendo. So if you got a Switch, you could probably get a store gift card, so you can buy stuff on the Nintendo store for your Switch. PlayStation Store. I didn't even know they had that on here. So if you got a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 4, look, you can get a $50 gift card, $50 PlayStation Store online dollars that you go right into your app go into your PlayStation settings, and you go online on the PlayStation Store and you spend the $50 and you buy your DLCs or you buy a game off of there when they're running deals and stuff. So this is crazy. So, they have so many different things you can go. Regal Entertainment, Roblox, Sirius XM Radio, Topgolf, Xbox Online. So for entertainment, you just go to your rewards: health and beauty, home and office, fashion, charity, travel. So travel, Airbnb, I don't know what that is. Celebrity Cruises, Delta Airlines. So if you want to get a $50 thing for Delta Airlines, global hotel gift card. See, I don't know none of this stuff. Hotels.com, you can get a $50 gift card. So save on your stay. So if you're going to go to CollectorCon or something like that, look, this is stuff these are receipts that you can earn to save where you're going to go on a cruise, a flight, save on an airline ticket, Uber. So there's so many things on this thing I found this more beneficial, because there's so many ways to get rewarded from this app that it's for everybody. You can get anything you basically want, from restaurants, health and beauty, fashion, going on Amazon.com, to a gift card for cash payout, like a PayPal card kind of thing. Or go to your entertainment, to GameStop, shop online, go on Walmart.com, go on Target.com, and spend that money and get Pokemon product. So I'm using it specifically for Pokemon. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I got. So I got a UPC here, guys, that literally I got for $99.99 minus $50 from that gift card that I earned from the app. Crazy. So now this is talking about buying stuff below MSRP. If you're like collecting and investing and stuff, there's deals to be made, right? And I want to share this with anybody who's collecting, investing, looking to save money. This app will save you a ton of money just from simple receipts that normally just take these things, throw them away. That's normally what we do. Every day, we get a receipt, throw it in our pocket, or I see people using their credit cards in all these stores. They ask you, do you want your receipt? Oh, no. What? Because they don't know what I know. And that's why I'm sharing it with you guys, so you know. These receipts are valuable. It's a valuable piece of paper now. Valuable piece of paper that become an asset for you. If you're buying Pokemon products, buying online, you're getting a special gift for your kid at Christmas time, say, hey, I wanted to give this to Ambrose. Guess what? I didn't spend $119.99. I didn't go to Barnes & Nobles. I didn't go to Target and pay $124. I got this on Walmart.com. I waited for a deal up there. A deal came through at $99.99. Guess what? I applied a $50 card that I got from scanning a receipt, and I got this thing for less than half price. So I saved money. If you can get these things, if someone was going to sell these to you for $50 all day long, when you buy them, if you had a winning system in the back pocket, your cell phone with that app, scanning receipts. So now this phone becomes a very, very valuable asset to you when you're just walking around. Hey, hon, we're going to the mall. People drop receipts all over the place. Don't be afraid to pick up the receipts, man. I'm not. I pick them up. I see them walking, I pick them up. I'm not ashamed of the game, guys. I'm not ashamed. If I see a receipt, I pick it up. It doesn't matter. People around, people looking at you, what is this guy doing? Doesn't matter. They don't know what I know. So what I know is the receipts are valuable, and I'm not using them for any, I'm not taking their information or anything. I'm just scanning a receipt for that app just to earn the points, and I'm done with the receipt. I don't need a receipt for anything else. I just want to scan it for the app, earn the points, and that is it. So if you find any receipts lying on the ground, it'll tell you if it's been used, because I got a lot of people in my area doing this. And there's a lot of people that don't know about that app. So it's crazy. Now, you can work it however you want to work it, but there is a limit. There is a catch, guys. All right. So just a disclosure for you guys. You can't just scan every day and say, oh, I'm going to scan 50 receipts. There is a limit of 35 receipts that you can scan, all right, in one setting. But even though if you get, if I scan 35 receipts, if I scan 35 receipts right now and I get banned, there is a ban limit. Like you'll get banned where you can't scan. With that bonus wheel comes up every day. So you're usually banned for, if you scan 35 receipts, and then it'll tell you that, come back again because you can't scan anymore. If you have there's a wheel spin every day. So tomorrow, if you're banned today, tomorrow you go on the app. It'll tell you the tick down time for me, for my next spin wheel, is in 23 hours, 42 minutes and counting. That's when my next daily wheel spin, where I can scan a receipt and I'll get a wheel spin. Even though you're banned, you can still scan one receipt every day until your ban is lifted and get the daily spin wheel. So you can still spin the wheel, earn bonus points, and you're still able to scan at least one receipt per day until your ban is lifted after you reach your max cap of 35 receipts. All right? So there's another catch. I'm just putting all these disclosures out there for you guys. Now, I would tell you guys to check your dates on your receipts. They have to be done within 14 days of that receipt. All right? Otherwise, those receipts are they expire. All right? So from the date of the receipt so if you get a bunch of receipts, make sure you do put the most current ones to the back, and do the ones that are going to be close to that 14-day, you put them in order. So you can scan those receipts that are going to expire quicker or closer to expiring. You get those out of the way first. And it leaves you time to scan the other receipts. So you build time. If you find receipts every day, you put them in order. Like I would put a stack. Like if I go out and I go into a parking lot, a Walmart, Target, and I go out and I just walk around the parking lot and I find receipts. Just saying, if that's what you do. And you found a stack of receipts. Put them in order by the date. The most recent date to the back, and the dates that are before this, you would put to the front. So that way you get through those receipts that are earliest from 10/27. So you get those out of the way, and then you move, when you go down the list, you get to your most current date. All right, so you build that time span of 14 days. You still have a lot of time on those receipts that are in the back, and the ones that are in the front, you're moving those out of the way because those are the ones that are going to expire. So if you get your receipts and put them in order by the dates before they expire in the 14-day, all right, then you'll be in good order to get rid of those receipts and have the most current ones. So even after a ban, after doing a bunch of receipts, say you do all the ones that are going to expire soon, you had 35 of those and you're getting them out of the way. Then you got another stack that's here. Well, you'll have those, but by the time your ban is lifted in like 3 days, you can go back and do 35 more receipts again, and you'll have all your current ones still in order that you can do because you have 14 days. Usually a ban on here, after you do 35 receipts, they'll give you a ban where you won't be able to scan but one receipt per day, and that's allowing you to do your spin. you're able to go back and after those 3 days and scan 35 receipts again in one setting if that's how you want to do it. All right, but that's just word to the wise how I would tell you to do it, so that way you have the most, you take advantage and get a lot of your receipts taken care of and get the maximized points. Now, another disclosure is most receipts, guys, most receipts will give you 25 points. All right, but the bonus wheel, you can earn I earned 5,000 points. I had 750 points on a bonus spin that I just scanned for my daily spin, and I got 5,000 points. So you can get crazy points. Now, the highest amount of points that I ever scanned and won from any one receipt was 4,950 points. It depends on what's on that receipt that may line up with all the other bonuses that I'm talking about that are on here, all these other Jack Links and Breyer's ice cream that people like, especially if you go to Walmart's and you find those receipts and ShopRites and Targets and stuff, where people have multiple orders on the receipts, it might align up with these bonuses where you can really get the 5,000 fast, 2,500s, because people have those on that receipt. So you can earn a bunch of points just from receipts that you don't even know had. I earned almost 1,500 points on another receipt where I got Nor Bullion, a KNORR Bullion. I guess it's some kind of like square thing you put in to put in soup or whatever to make if you're making some kind of soup, it gives you that. It's like if you're gonna make chicken noodle soup, you get the chicken noodle bouillon cube, and you throw it in a pot of water, and now you have the chicken noodle broth, right? So that bouillon cube, this thing was like $5.84 at Walmart. And that thing got me almost like 1,500 points just from that one thing on there, because it tells you on the phone after you scan where that point came from, what gave you those points. So you can check and see, well, whoa, wow, that bouillon gave me 1,500 points. So you can go back and buy that bouillon over again if that's what you do. If you shop smart and you know what stuff you have to buy, shopping off of this list, going grocery shopping, you can really capitalize on, on products here that are going to give you a lot of points, and you're going to build that point status up. You're going to earn gift cards faster than a lot of other people who just are scanning receipts, getting 25 points or better, right? Because you're buying from the bonuses here, from cereal, everything from General Mills cereal, you can get 1,000 points. Diapers, Pampers, Huggies, everything. There's so many different bonuses here that are tied in here that you can earn so many different points. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It depends on what's on that list in here. If you go grocery shopping, Ocean Spray juice, spend $10, and it tells you I have 3 days to get to buy a 64 ounce. Juice, a minimum of $10. And I don't know, Ocean Spray, I'm going to say I'm probably going to have to buy 2 of those, because Ocean Spray juice is probably $4.98. I'm just saying. So to get $10 in value, 2 Ocean Spray juices at 64 ounces, especially if you catch them on a sale or something, you have to know, what ShopRite deals are running, look at the flyers and check the app to see what kind of deals are running, and then take advantage of those deals, buying them in 4 or whatever, and then you'll get those juices. All right. But I have to spend $10. So I can spend $10 on Ocean Spray juice, cran apple, cranberry, cran grape, whatever, right? And I like these juices. Go to Walmart, find the cheapest ones you can buy, buy them at $10 or buy 3 if they're running a sale or something, and you buy them and you get 1,400 points. All right. So, there are conditions. It says all redemptions can be made on one receipt, but not required. So you can buy multiple in order to hit that goal. It doesn't matter. And you could do up to 4 redemptions. 4, it says 4 left. So on this, you could do it 4 times. So you can buy this thing 4 times, guys. So you can earn a lot of points. Valid from receipts snapped from 10/19 to 10/31 while offer is active. So some of you have to read down here to see the disclosure of how long you got for these bonuses. So you can really snap up a lot of bonuses, especially if you've got a big family, you got kids that drink a lot of this juice and stuff like that, and fruit snacks and stuff, and the cereal. Guys, you can really load up and get the points. All right, but if you're in it for Pokemon, you can get Pokemon below MSRP, earning points, guys, with my phone, scanning receipts under the FETCH app. I mean, hey, it's a legit app. It works, guys, and this is just bringing credentials, bringing credit to where credit is due. I want to share this with you guys because I hear everybody, oh, Pokemon's expensive. I can't afford it, and people with different things going on in their life. This may make it a little easier for someone to be able to afford a Charizard UPC or get 151 product or get Pokemon product from receipts that there were normally, if they didn't know about this video or didn't even know about that app, you would have never known. You just keep doing the same thing you do with these receipts, get them, throw the receipt in the garbage, and it's done. And you would never got the points, you would never earn the gift card, you would never get the rewards from easy work of scanning an app on your phone. Crazy. So I hope all you guys are doing this now. You share out my video, give me the credentials, hit that like, subscribe. I like sharing out information, and this is an information channel. I like to share out stuff so you guys are informed and that you guys make the better choices out there while you're investing, buying Pokemon cards for what you're doing, right? So if you're opening just to get product to open, if you're investing, there are ways to get product to invest in. If you're out there getting ready for Christmas shopping, you're able to catch in on some deals, take advantage of deals like this to get products like this and save money. It's the best app that I have found. And a shout out to my boy Joe, my homie Joe, works with me at Walmart. He's not there anymore. He moved to Florida. I think he moved to Florida. Shout out to Joe for telling me about this app. And I got a lot of guys in my store to actually do this app. Had a homegirl, Sally, that used to work with me in the back room. Dude, guys, she used to go out into our parking lot and literally scour the cart corral, scour the parking lot on our break. Like, we get an hour break. So from 6 to 7, we have a break, an hour break. She would go out, guys, and she would come back with a stack of receipts that she found just lying in the parking lot, lying in carts, lying in the floor, even in the store. You find receipts. They're all over the place at Walmart. I couldn't believe, stack every day. And she was getting all kinds of rewards. And that was the first thing. And it's like I said, I didn't know what I was going to do with my points. I was earning points doing the same thing, finding receipts and everything, and scanning them. And when I saw what she was getting, all the gift cards as quickly as she was getting, because she was getting stacks of them. She was getting stacks of them. I want to tell you another receipt that works. Now, you can use that receipt if you want. It's against my better judgment, but I wouldn't use it. I just wouldn't. Now, just say if you go to an ATM with your bank card and you get a statement ask for a balance, or you do a withdrawal, those receipts also give you points. All right, give you 25 points. So I don't, because it's my banking information, regardless that there's no PIN numbers or no account numbers outlined, I just don't feel comfortable like using that kind of receipt from my account going on the app. It's just against my better judgment, but just letting you guys know that those receipts work too. all right, that you can use your financial institution, your banking receipts for withdrawal or balance inquiry. Those will also give you a points. Now, I don't, personally, I won't use anybody's receipt off an ATM or anything like that. It's just I just won't do it. But any receipt on the ground that I find that has, from a store or something, I'll use those. But I'm not going to use anybody's receipt off ATM. It's just me. It's just me. I'm just letting you guys know there are receipts that will work, or other receipts that will work if you want to find, because I see people leave their banking statements on top of the ATM instead of throwing it away. They leave the balance and stuff. I see them when I go to my ATM and stuff. People leave that receipt sitting on top or on the floor, and they're even in that trash can in the banking. So I mean, well, I just gave you guys another way. If that's the way you want to roll with getting your receipts, going into the banks, and they got their trash can there with the it's just not me. All right. It's just not me. I don't recommend it. All right. I don't, but it's just not for me. I wouldn't do it. But like I said, you walk into a night ATM and there's that garbage can there and there's the receipts. If that's the way you want to roll with it, then I'm just letting you know those receipts work for the points. All right. Because I already know. All right. I already know. All right. Just letting you guys know that that's another receipt that will work. But man, awesome way to get some product, man, right? To get Pokemon product. And this is a great product. I mean, I picked this out. I could have picked a booster box, but I still am not feeling Scarlet, Violet, or Obsidian Flames. I'm going out to a card shop today, so I'm just gonna. Actually taking some cards. So I showed you guys what I had. So this is what I got. And I got the 151 UPC. Now, I'll just put this stuff back up. I did go out to Target, guys, and I saw a bunch of products. So I did get binder collections at Target. So I have these. I already got them in my storage unit. These are like $24.99. So I did get a binder collection. I opened that up. I did get the poster collection. There's the box. I kept this because I'm thinking about cutting out the artwork. I did get mini tins. So I had some fun. Whoops. I did have some fun. I opened up some product. I should have probably saved it for this stream and opened up here. But I did open up the mini tins of the 151. And that's why I got some single cards. So I did get some single. I found these at Target yesterday. I shopped. I actually got this on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I did check that. I'm going to probably just sell these with the cards. Keep this box, so when I get some more mini tins, I'm going to stock them in there. But I want to have some fun with the 151, so I opened it up. All right, and I have these are the cards that I actually got up. I'm bringing to a card shop today because I'm looking at selling these to a card shop. These Cosmo Hollows go for about $1 each, so these are pretty neat. I did get a bunch of these. These are my extras. I'm bringing these to a card shop. I'm not bringing these to the card shop, but I'm bringing these to the card shop. See what they're going to give me for this. This Bulbasaur is going for, I think, $25, and this is like $19. So I'm trading this off. I'm going to get a full art card from 151 that I saw, and there's some other full art cards that I'm going to be picking up. But I'm going to a card shop today. And I'm taking these to trade in towards to relieve some of the pressure off of some of the full arts. All right, from 151. Cosmo Hollows, I'm just going to save those. They're only worth $1. But these I'm trading into a card shop to get some other 151 stuff. These are illustration rares. All right, so I did pull these. These are some cards that I pulled. I'm going to go over some stuff that like I said, I have. This box. This was the 151 that I got from GameStop. The plastic was torn. I decided to open it. I am going to be offering this box up for sale. It's just a box with the thing. I'm going to sell it as a package deal. I got the promo cards, so there are no promo cards There are no promo cards. I got those in my binder. There's no Mew coin. There's a deck box and then the other stuff. And then you get this box, which is still a nice little decoration. Since I have UPCs in my storage, I'm not worried about the box. I can just take a full one that's still sealed, put it in my background if I want. But I wanted to open up some product. So I got this box. So this box is up. I'm going to be selling this in conjunction with this 151. Now this is all non-duplicated 151. All the cards from 151 that I have that are not duplicate, including at least one of each energy that I got. So I'm going to sell that with the box, put up on Facebook Marketplace. All of the bulk 151 and the energies, along with some of the pulls that I got from 151, which are including these Jinx EX and the Kangaskhan, and then a set of the Cosmo Hollows. I sleeved all these up, along with all of these hollows here that are all not duplicate. I do have some other duplicate hollows, but these are all my non-hollow duplicates, and there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 hollows of regular hollows, and then all of my reverse here from 151. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 53 reverse hollows, all non-duplicate. So I'm going to sell all of that with the 151 box and the other stuff that's in the 151. All the code cards I'm keeping. Going to sell that. I'm keeping this Mew coin along with these other coins that I got from the tins. I got these other nice coins from the tins. Each tin had these different colored, I like these metallic looking features on these dice, so it looks awesome. So I'm keeping this stuff, but all of this is going with that box. So if anybody's interested in this, you want to do a trade, I collect full arts. So if you're looking for singles on some 151, hit me up. I might have the singles you need. Or we can use this for trades. So if anybody want to trade for some 151, I'm looking for full arts. Anybody want to trade this stuff for full art stuff? I'm game if you are. So let me know. One thing I could say is I love the binder from the 151. And here's food for thought, guys. This is what I'm doing. All right. This binder is awesome for 151. It has a nice little elastic. It reminds me of these binders here that I got on the side. They remind me of these Pro Folios, because the Pro Folios also had this like thing, and these were like $13.99 at Target. It's set up exactly the same, has the same kind of thing inside. So these binders, like I said, here is the inside. It's the same inside. This is what I'm doing. Is I bought some 151 binder. I got some 151 binder collections. They were $24.99. This binder, if you set up a Shopify website, you could probably get 15 to 20 bucks just for this binder on 151 selling the binders. All right? Just selling the binder by itself, you'll get $15 to $20 on a Shopify website, even maybe put it on eBay. Just the binder. Just the binder, selling the binder by itself. All right, so buying the binder collections from Target, Walmart, 151 is a good buy because it's a nice quality binder. All right? and it's 151, right? Once 151 is gone, these binders are going to be tough to find, right? Because the product is gone. So you get 4 packs of 151. Here are all my 151 wrappers. I opened up product, guys. I opened it up. So just showing you guys, and those are from the promos. Just taking out some wrappers. I opened up product, guys. So just to show you that I did open up the product. It's still in the trash here with me. You can buy these binders, the binder collection. The 4 packs alone are going for, check TCG Player, $5.97 a pack. So the packs alone, the 4 packs, go for $6. 6 times 4, do your math, guys. You pay $24.99 for the binder collection. Guess what? The packs alone still pay for the set. So the binder's like free game for extra dinero. So buying these binder collections, breaking them down, keep the packs sealed, sell the packs later on. You can sell the binders, make back a good bit of money, turn that money and go back and what? Take a look. You can either buy another binder collection, or you can turn around and buy the poster collection. Buy the poster collection with that money, gives you 3 packs free. And all you did was sell the binder, and you turn around and bought this for $14.99 because you sold the binder for $15. Turn around and buy a poster collection for $14.99. You got 3 packs and a poster. And you can turn around and sell this poster for $5. I'm including this with all the other stuff that I'm selling. This is going to go with that UPC box and all the other stuff. I'm going to include this poster with that, but I'm keeping the binder. The binder is going, I'm saving. Now, another thing you guys might not know is that those, if you're buying the binder, the poster collection, these are promo cards that come with that poster. The Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. People are taking these promos and they're going through the boxes, buying the best centered cards in those poster boxes and sending these out to grade, PSA. Now, I don't know what the values are on that, but these were promos of the 3 starters from that poster collection box. I seen a lot that weren't centered, guys, so it may be a play for PSA graders. Anybody who's buying the poster collection, get these promos. Because these are promos. They're SW something. SW 1, 2, and 3 maybe? Some number. I can't read this. I know it's SW. So these are promos of the starters from 151. Try to buy the best centered ones in those poster collection boxes, guys. Alright? And get the starters. Pull them out. So I'm actually making a binder. Using this binder to put my 151 full arts and stuff that probably going to be later on used for something. You guys might have an opportunity to win cards from this binder because I'm trying to get as many 151 full arts as I can, fill this binder up with promos and all that later on someone's going to probably have a chance to win some stuff or even get it in my product when I come back to the channel full time. So I'm buying a lot of full art product, a lot of full arts, guys, at this time that I'm utilizing for what I'm going to be doing as far as like prizes, giveaways and stuff. You're going to have a chance to get some giveaway, win some stuff from stuff that we do here on the channel. Full art cards, packs, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm using some 151. I'm going to have a ton of 151 binders. Those are going to be on my Shopify website. Anybody wants to buy those. So once 151 is out of the way and is done, you can't find it no more. These are going to become valuable assets. People are going to want these binders. People are going to want the promo cards because they might have missed out. I'm telling you, don't sleep on these binders, man. But also, you know, I might break down some UPCs and have the mats available from the Pikachu from that collection. So as well as a ton of different coins. Going to be probably selling some of these coins. Anybody, anything to do to Pokemon related to actually put up on my Shopify website. Going to have a lot of different stuff up there, guys. So for people to buy into if you want to buy. Proceeds from the purchases of anything that I have on my Shopify website, including single cards, it goes to keep everything running, guys. So I will be having a Shopify website built, guys. So just letting you guys know, where you'll be able to buy singles, you'll be able to buy packs, most likely you'll be able to buy my own branded product, my own channel merchandise will be on a Shopify website. I'm branding my channel, guys. I'm branding my channel. I'm doing it solely by myself. I don't have any sponsors or nothing like that. I do it myself. I use my own cash, and I'm doing it more professional, guys. So when we come back to 2024, when I have everything all set up, we're going to be more professional with everything. Everything's going to be set up. So it's going to be a fun time here in the studio, guys. When everything is revamped in here and done, you guys are going to be glad to be coming to my channel. Especially if you like channels like PokeRev and PokeVault and stuff like that. You're going to love coming to my studio, checking me out, where we're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of carnival games going on here. A lot of opportunities for you guys to play and win stuff here. That's for sure. We're going to have a lot of fun here. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then, like I said, I'm branding my own stuff, branding my own product line. A lot of work, It's not easy, but you guys made me into a beast. All right, you guys built a beast here in Pokemart TCG, where I'm just putting my money where my mouth is. Gonna show you guys what this channel is really made to do, and we're gonna go to distance. We're gonna go to distance, guys. And I'm so glad all you guys are still here. Everybody. I mean, a lot of you guys could have left. Could have said, this guy's full of crap. But, like I said, you will see the power of the Death Star. Once I have it completed, guys, we're building the Death Star, right? Well, I'm not technically building a Death Star, but we're building this studio. We're building stuff up for a long haul. And it's for funner times to come. Funner times. A whole lot funner times. Shout out to my boy Alex from Nostalgianomics. If you guys don't know Alex from Nostalgianomics, me and him are always talking a lot. Late night, I'm always on. We're on Instagram or on Facebook. We're somewhere. I'm chatting with Alex, and I'm a lot on his lives. I'm chatting in the lives. Sometimes, being that I'm on vacation this whole week, I've been trying to catch lives, but I've been on a lot of his lives, guys. Been in his lives, talking, and actually off live, chatting with Alex, talking about what I'm doing, and I'm the real deal. I mean, hands down, I got a lot of money tied into Pokemon. There's a lot of money that started off, like I said, when I started this channel over 7 years ago. I started off with a $20 box, a $20 box of cards that I got from a video game deal. I used to do buying in video games years ago. Started in 1995. It moved all the way into 2023, where now I'm 100% more into Pokemon than the video games. But video games are my main line of what I buy in to invest. But I started out in 1995, hustling video games, used and new video games from Super Nintendo, Genesis, NES, and all those games, N64, GameCube, all that stuff. Started out selling games in flea markets. Before that, I was in Beanie Babies. I was in the Beanie Baby craze. I saw the market crash with Beanie Babies. I was part of a market of the sports card, because I did sport cards before I did Beanie Babies. I did video games first, and I stayed with video games as a young gamer, but I used to collect comic books. But I started out with sports cards, and I saw both eras of the sports card crash. I was part of that in the 80s and early 90s, where tons of cards were available. Lots of companies folded up now. They're not here. Skybox, OPG. A lot of card companies are not in business. Flair, They're not here no more, guys. They're gone. It's because of the overabundance of cards that was pumped out. So many different card companies, they didn't make it. They didn't make it. And the card market crashed. Sports card market crashed. I was part of that. I was part of that crash. I was following basketball at that time. I was watching Michael Jordan, young Michael Jordan, winning all his 9 championships. I was a Bulls fan from before he won any championships, right on up to when he won his last championship, until the breaking of the Bulls and when Jordan's father died and Jordan went to play baseball, and then the strikes in the sports card started happening, and I actually sold a $3,500 collection for like $350 at a card show. I got out of sports cards. The market, I saw crashes in it. I got out. I was done with sports card. Beanie Babies came along. The hype of Beanie Babies, just like the hype in Pokemart in 2019. And then the COVID came, all right? And then the shortages came after that. Beanie Babies had their time. I was in lines of about a mile long for Beanie Babies. But then, using my business wits, I got myself into a Beanie Baby business, where I started out when Beanie Babies were hot. They were selling them at McDonald's. I started aligning myself up with card shops, flower shops, talking to the managers in the shop, saying, hey, I don't want to get in this line to buy sleeves of Aaron bears, sleeves of Princess Diane bears, Britannia bears, and all. I want to be able to just order them and buy them. And I was willing to pay $2 to $3 more per bear if I can buy them from the shop directly, and then the shop will call me when they came in. So I started aligning myself up with flower shops, gift shops, all throughout the Hudson Valley. And this is what happened, guys. I got such a abundance of orders coming in from aligning myself up with card shops. I would go to the card shops, the hallmarks and stuff that I aligned myself, the flower shops, gift shops. The managers would call me after I paid. I would prepay X amount for 2 sleeves of Princess Diane bears. I had clients paying me $100 for Aaron bear. I was still working in Danbury, Connecticut as I was a pressman, printing for a big firm. So, I was at my mom and dad's house still living. I wasn't married at that time. And I was just selling Beanie Babies. I accumulated Tupperware bins of about 350 that I put in pallets inside my parents' garage in a U form. 350 gallon Tupperware bins with just the bears in them. And was selling the bears. I had people lined up coming to the house. But prior to that, how I started is I started out with 5 Tupperware bins and a roadside table just down below on Route 9 in Wappingers Falls selling Beanie Babies, guys. And I was bringing in $2,800 to $3,000 for one Saturday selling Beanie Babies from 9 to 5. And then I grew the business. I grew the Beanie Baby business from 5 Tupperware bins to 350 bins over a period of a year. All right? And locking up, building a business, all right, with those Beanie Babies, lining up clients to come to my stand on Saturdays, coming to my house, my parents' house when I'm home. They were calling me. I had people lined up to buy bears, everything. It was just crazy. And I started selling the tag protectors, the containers at my roadside stand. And I was able to buy brand new Bonneville. I was able to get out of a lot of debt that I had too, because I carried debt at that time. I didn't know what I know. I didn't know what I know, but I was hustling. I was hustling, and it wasn't in 2004 when I came across a course that I took with Dave Espinino for eBay that I became a power seller for eBay. And I was grossing $50,000 a year selling on my eBay account. So I started selling eBay, but I didn't have eBay when I was doing Beanie Babies. All right. Had I had done eBay with the Beanie Babies, I probably would have been a millionaire. And hands down, I probably would have been a millionaire at the time frame of just selling from the house and clients calling my parents' house. We had the phone was ringing off the hook for Beanie Babies. Beanie Babies craze was like the craze we had in Pokemon in 2019. It was a crazy time for me. It was a crazy time for me. And that's why, the name for the Instagram is PokeTuber Jedi Hustler, because I was a man of many traits. I was in different hustles. I was a part of different crashes. And this is before even YouTube was around. That's why my experience expands beyond what YouTube is. I come to this table with a lot of knowledge that other people don't have because they didn't experience the stuff that I went through at the times and the things that I were involved in at the times that they happened. I was part of crashes that happened that other people probably don't even know about or they couldn't because of the time frames that it happened. They weren't around. I was part of it. So I felt the crashes. I was part of bankruptcy, like not myself being bankrupt, but when the boom ended for cards, when the boom ended for Beanie Babies, when the Beanie Babies ended, I wholesaled all the because they had cards too. I wholesaled all the Beanie Babies that I had in my parents' garage to a place called Kadoos, www.kidoos.com. That was a big company online. They were buying Beanie Babies. And I wholesaled those to that shop that then folded up. I got out of Beanie Babies. I saw the collapse. They did a retirement. I decided it's time to move out. I got out of my position of Beanie Babies, but I stayed with the video games. I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice at the time that I got in. I was stayed with the video games all throughout in the 90s into the 2000s. I stayed with the video games all the way up to 2023. But back in the time with the Beanie Babies, I had to make a decision whether I was going to do video games and Beanie Babies or do video games and Pokemon, because Pokemon I knew about back then. When Wizard of West Coast was in the Danbury Fair Mall in Danbury, Connecticut, they had a Wizard of West Coast store. And I knew about Pokemon then, but I didn't know that it was going to be where it's at today. I couldn't forecast the future on where Pokemon was going to go. And being that I had just got out of the card market, sports card market, where that failed, and I said it went bellied up and the card crashed and stuff, I didn't want to feel another collapse being in another card market that I was unsure of where it was going to go. So I made the decision to go with Beanie Babies. Video games survived. Video games still survive to this day. Beanie Babies crashed, but some Beanie Babies still have value to this day. But Pokemon is the real winner along with the games. So, like I said, if you were in my shoes and the time, like I said, I had a lot of money at the time being a young entrepreneur in my early 20s. All right. In my early 20s, trying to run a Beanie Baby business, video game business, and doing flea markets and stuff like that in my young time. That growing into my adult age, I'm still in the hustles, but I got a lot smarter. And I'm just using the wisdom that I still gain, because you're never too old to continue to gain knowledge. And I watch channels that are talking about the investing. This is all I watch. I only watch the channels that talk about the investing. They show me the spreadsheets. All right. They show me history. All right. They show me statistics. And I just formulate my own system on how I'm going to navigate through Pokemon with all of the wisdom from all these channel content creators, Poke Oz, Poke Wonder, all these guys that are coming to the channel, to the platform today, and that were here before that are talking about investing. Meanwhile, you had the SM Pratts and the other guys that are talking about the gatekeepers trying to hold the WotC error to where it is. Pokemon's going to do fine whether it's in WotC or wherever, but Modern is making its own way. All right, and you can be wherever you want to be, and that's the nature of this business. Is you can do whatever you want. You can be in whatever field you want. You could be a collector. You could be a collector investor. You could be a buyer, seller, trader, flipper, whatever. This community, this market has room for everybody to do what they want to do. It's according to the individual where they specialize in. And since I specialize in a lot of different areas outside of Pokemon, guys, because it's my nature of where I came from, I'm a man of many backgrounds, all right, many hustles that I was involved in. That helps me to utilize this market and navigate. And I learned from people like Alex, people like Danny Phantom, people that are spewing out. I don't have to pay for a tutorial. I don't have to pay for a session to go and talk to someone about how to navigate Pokemon. There's tons of content creators spilling out. These are what I call our spotlights. These are our watchtowers. You know, these are the watchtowers creators, the content creators, the watchtowers. These are the guys that are telling you guys about the markets, and you're going to have to know about these markets when you get into this investing. It's just like when you get into stock market, you get into Bitcoin. You got to know these markets. If you don't know the market you're in, you need to learn the market, because that's the only way you're going to navigate. And how do you navigate is by learning from people that are spilling out their heart. The guys that are these watchtowers that are giving out, they're giving you this knowledge that anybody, I'm 55 years old. Had I knew this knowledge, I was gaining knowledge as I was growing the businesses that I was in. But like I said, if I had known all of this in my youth, I would have been a lot further today than I was then. But there was mistakes that I made that perhaps I wouldn't have made I wouldn't have made then, because I would have knew that I would have had that knowledge. There was no YouTube around to help you to get around stuff. No one out there to help you like in Pokemon. People that are showing you the ropes, giving you data and statistics like we got today. There was no internet like we had. eBay was in its infancy. There was no like chat channels and go on forums and talk in Discords. There was none of that. I had none of that. I had to learn just by navigating, just going through the systems. And I made mistakes. And I honor my mistakes, because through the mistakes, I don't let them make me become a failure that I was going to give up on anything that I was doing. Any hustle that I got into, whether I made a mistake, I made money, yes. If I was in debt, yeah. But now, being a man today, I am not in debt. I am not in the predicaments that I got myself into in my youth because of the knowledge that I gained today. It helps me to navigate, and I'm continuing to stay that way. And I'm able to make smarter decisions today than I probably would have made in my youth. And it's just all because of creators like Alex and what's his name? Northwoods. All these creators. These are content creators that I watch. And it's I watch probably every episode that these guys put out, because the knowledge that you get from these guys is priceless. Priceless. And it helps me to make my day-to-day daily decisions. I also watch Poke Any. If you guys haven't watched Poke Any, oh my God, guys. This guy has a wealth of knowledge for building a Pokemon six-figure income business. If you want to go big time, Poke Any, I challenge you guys to go and check out Poke Any. He tells you about packaging, tells you about businesses, what he's doing, how he's making it, what you should be doing. If you're not into that mindset to go with a Pokemon business that way, I'm kind of in that already field of him doing that kind of stuff. But I was already behind the packaging and all that, because I already have that kind of stuff, because I was already involved with eBay and packaging and all of that stuff. So I already know about that. But it's an eye opener for you guys that you can run a Pokemon business. There's room in this community for anybody to do whatever you put your mind to do. And if anybody tells you or contradicts you that you cannot make it in this market, they're telling you the wrong, because you can make it, you can be successful in it, and I'm going to stand by those words because I'm part of that. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not saying I'm wealthy. I'm not saying I'm a millionaire, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And it's because of the knowledge that I gained through my willingness to listen to other people, all right, other content creators. And then I challenge myself to I challenge myself to just overcome whatever obstacle comes before me. And I don't let things, I don't worry about stuff. I don't FOMO. I don't worry about the next set, how it's going to do, or if it's not going to do good. I don't worry about it. And I'm okay with missing out on product. And this is where you got to be. A lot of people talk about Scarlet Violet. A lot of people talk about, Pokemon, the crashes. Everything's crashing. Well, I can tell you guys, if you had as much money as I did in Beanie Babies, and that flopped, and now you're in this, don't you think that scared me to my heart? Because I was already in debt back then. I was in debt, guys. I told you guys back then, mistakes I made. I had credit card debts. I mean, I don't have those debts now. I have a peace of mind. I have a peace of mind now. I can, buy whatever I want, but I don't live on that mindset. Like, go buy the Lamborghini. I don't have that mindset, because that's not where my money is going to be best placed. I got to look at me for me. I'm closer to retirement. I'm 55. I'm looking at how Nostalgianomic talks about stock markets and stuff like that. We talk about where your money can be better placed, where you can make a better percentage on your dollar earned. I mean, if you look at your bank account, a lot of people getting scary. I mean, a lot of people moved into the Pokemon market when investors came into Pokemon market. When they saw that the stock market had dropped, they moved their assets out of the stock market and put it into Pokemon. So we have a lot of investors that came from Wall Street back when the crash came. When the crash came, the boom came, stock market wasn't doing everything that it was because of the COVID, but the investors saw the money that could be made in Pokemon, and we have it now where you talk about X and Y. Here's a bigger picture, guys, because I'm going to tell you where all that X and Y product and evolutions, why it's not, it's becoming harder to find, is because it's locked up in the investors that came from Wall Street. All right? Those Wall Street guys, those investors came into Pokemon and bought that stuff all up. And now you look at Rudy, right? Rudy's not ready to sell. Rudy, and if he did sell, he's not going to sell you a large portion. He'll say, a couple of bites here, a couple of bites there. Give you a couple of tidbits. He'll give you a couple of tidbits. He's not going to sell off his massive amount of Pokemon cards, especially if it's like Hidden Fates or something like that, where I got 5,000 packs positioned. All right. And I know Alex was talking about, see, I listen to a lot of people, and for me, I had to, when I got into all the Hidden Fate stuff that I opened up, unboxing and stuff that I even unboxed even off the channel where I accumulated all my packs. But remember the background that I had in my back, I had that Hidden Fates tin background with all the first gen tins, all of my stuff, 95% of all my Hidden Fates where the 5,000 packs come. And I talked to Alex about this. He says, that's over $100,000. I know it's over $100,000, but I'm not ready to sell it. I had to get the stuff out of the house. I tell you that much. I had to move the stuff out. That's why the bins are no longer in here, guys. The bins are no longer in here. I have my cabinets over there. Bins are no longer in here, guys. I had to get it out of here. This stuff was just, and it's not insured. It's just that it's too much money tied up in here. I didn't want it to be in here in the house. I needed to put it in a safer location. But it's kind of crazy that, you know, what we got going on and everything, that, you know, a lot of people are fearing to invest, or scared to make moves where you're not going to get the same growth in your bank account for the same amount of money that's in there. You're not going to get the dividend, where the dividends in Pokemon are going to be greater than what the bank is willing to give you. See, the bank is going to take your 4%, you take your money, 4% interest compounded, and Pokemon, you're getting friggin', just go back to like Evolving Skies. I bought it at 100 and 110 a box. I sold them between 140 160. They're now 400 and something. Had I had saved some to sell now, it would have paid for everything that I bought out of the 16 boxes, right, that I had. The dividends are far greater in Pokemon than a lot of the other assets that you can put into. And the investors back in Wall Street saw that when the boom in Pokemon happened, where Wall Street the stock market wasn't giving the dividends out that Pokemon was going to give it. And that's why you have a lot of different people that come into this market, because they know of the growth. They see of the history and the track record that it's consistently setting each and every year. It's just that it doesn't matter if you got Scarlet Violet today, you held it. Usually the growth times for modern is you'll see a growth of that product within the first 3 years. You most likely see a growth in it reaching above what you paid. And it's based on a percentage, right, of where it's at, where if you're happy to relieve your percentage, like I would tell, like if I was to get in and tell anybody, like someone was coming to get a Pokemon now, I would say I would buy 6 cases. Buy 6 cases. It sounds like a lot of money, right? It sounds like a lot of money. If you bought 6 cases at Scarlet Violet, $80 now, $90 or $70, whatever, because it looks like the price is still coming. Prices are still going a little crazy. So I'm going to say $85 to $90 a box. Scarlet Violet, Paldea Evolved, and Obsidian Flame. $85, $90, $95 a box. If you buy them at 6 cases, right? Wait for them to hit the 140. Some of this stuff's already going up. I mean, well, maybe not those 3 sets, but like Chillin' Rain, Vivid Voltage. I was just checking Hydro Pump's Poke Shop. He already has these things priced at 140, 160. So 160, I think, on Chillin' Rain. So if you had gotten a Chillin' Rain at the same price that you get in a Scarlet Violet, now it's at $60. You paid $80. It's already a complete double up. If you guys could tell me that you don't believe that Scarlet Violet, Obsidian Flames, and Paldea Evolved is not going to at least hit $150 to $200 within the first maybe 5 years, 3 to 5, say from when it came out, we're looking at 3 to 5 years, it's probably going to hit that $200 mark in the 1 to 5 years. But somewhere in between there could hit it before that 5th year or even before the 4th year. You got to have faith in the products. But if you look at the worst sets of X and Y and Sun and Moon, the Sun and Moon base set and Steam Siege, look at where those sets are now. And you put Scarlet and Violet where you have better arts, we have alternate arts, better art than those cards did, where all you had was the GX counterpart of a GX, and then you had a GX full art version, or then a hyper rare after that, and then you had gold cards. We have better arts in these cards and more of them than we had of those XY cards in the same magnitude, but we have alternate arts that drew out the actual card base. If you cannot tell me that you don't believe that Scarlet Violet, Proudly Evolved, and Obsidian Flame is not going to hit at least $200 within 5 years, you're only kidding yourself, because look at what the other sets that are worse than those sets are doing now. And Alex, I think, did the breakdown that these sets are continue to breed out. They continue to sell consistently on eBay and on TCG Player. They're consistently selling. But see, some card shops, they're running on a credit card system where they have to, the credit is due, the credit is given, and now the money is due, where they don't have all the money to pay out to the distributor. So a lot of card shops fall into a hardship where they have to flash sale stuff for at cost, or sometimes take a loss and hope that 151 is going to be the breadwinner and up the price on some products in 151 to calibrate some, to offset some of that loss they took in Obsidian Flame and Scarlet Violet. That, you know, a lot of card shops don't invest like we are as investors. We invest in buying sealed product. The card shops are just there to sell it, but some of them have numbers on their stuff that is really higher than what we can get it if we check on Facebook Marketplace. That's what makes it, the hobby, great, where you have different prices you can get for product, but you have to be the ones to be wise, to make the wise decisions on whether you wait for a better price, hoping that you get a better price, or you hopefully you wait for the race to the bottom from these other card shops and people on TCG Player and eBay to drop prices because the next set is due and there is bills that's going to come due, and that might open an opportunity for you to buy a bunch of product at below what the MSRP is. So you really have to do your research and work to figure out when's a good buy-in. But typically at the new MSRP that we're at, if you're buying at 100 or below, you're good. You're below the MSRP. So even if you're buying at 100, you still got in at a good price. But if you get some product at a lower price, you just cost dollar for dollar cost average it in. So it actually lowers the price of the other stuff you might have got at a higher price, and you cost average in. So now, if you got some items that cost you, you bought in at 115, and then you got 5 cases more at 90. Now you divide that math of the amount of money, amount of boxes you got by the cost you paid for the other ones. Average it in, do your division, do the breakdown, and it gives you now dollar for dollar, piece for piece, how much it comes out to per box, per each unit. And now each box is now at 105 versus, everything at 119 or whatever, right? So you have to dollar for dollar cost average, buy in, do math, got to do your due diligence here. You got to buy, you're buying some stuff low, you're buying some stuff high. If you're buying booster boxes now, even at 100, you're still good, because at least in the 1 to 5 year term of that product being released, within the first 3 years, it usually goes up because a new product's coming out. Reprints and all that happen within the first 3 years of that product coming out. So it's less likely that that product's going to get another reprint. Therefore, the price, the scarcity of the product is going to go up, because demand, if you are concentrating on in-demand sets based on pull rates, single card pricings, what's in the set? Is it a Charizard set? Is it a such and such set? What are the cards that are already going up in price? All right, does it have good pull rates? Do your work. And if you're buying into those sets that people are going to want to open up even years after the set is gone, people are going to still want to chase that for the nostalgic, then you're going to do good with those sets. I mean, you just got to be open-minded about what sets, and don't be afraid to miss out. But like I said, if you're buying low first and you bought high, first and you bought low, dollar for dollar cost average, And at least if you're buying at 100, you're still good. But the opportunities are going to be, there's going to be more opportunities for us here on Black Friday, more deals. I mean, there's so much opportunity in this market that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, guy. I mean, if you guys are 20, if you anybody here that's 20 years old, great time for you to be getting into this, because you're getting all of this knowledge from these content creators, and you got, you know, a lot of us just sharing everything because we made it. We made it. You know, some of us are debt free. Some of us are good in our positions already. We're good financially. We're good. Hopefully you're doing it debt free. You're able to do it debt free as a 20-year-old or whatever, because that's, you know, like I said, I came into my hustles being in debt, and then working around debt, and then getting out of debt, and now staying out of debt. See, that's the hard part, is staying out of debt, right? Is you don't want to be in debt. Try to stay out of debt as best as possible. And that's where I'm at. I've been doing it for the last 7 years, staying out of debt. I don't have any credit cards. I just buy everything cash. That's how I roll. I mean, it's not that everybody can say, and I'm not here to brag about it, but that's where I got to the point of my living standards, where I'm at, what my bills are, because I still have bills, regular car note, car insurance, I have rent. But like I said, I don't live outside my means. I don't look to get the newest car, chasing right after the Joneses. All right, I don't. All right, me and the wife, we live our regular life, but she knows what I'm doing. All right, she knows my plans for what I am chasing after. All right, she already knows. That has been fully disclosed, so she knows where I am. My mother-in-law even knows where I stand, right? My mother-in-law even knows where I stand. My parents know where I stand. And I had people like laugh, you know, like, grown-ass man, Pokemon. You know, it's not a kid's game. A lot of the people that are in Pokemon are adults. And a lot of people that you guys are that are following on this channel are 25 and above. I don't have any kids on here because the channel is not marked for kids. This is an adult, like, I'm not going to say it's an adult community, but a lot of adults are running the channels. They're running the investing. They're the financial backing to the Pokemon. A lot of adults are. They're not children in here. You got a lot of teenagers trying to do this exact same thing. And this is an easy thing for anybody to do, rinse and repeat. But the best thing I can pass on to you guys is do it on a budget until you're ready to make that big dive, where you're able to ball, all right, where you got a lot of cash, you're making a lot more money than you were from previous jobs, you moved up on your pay scale, you're able to divulge into this hobby a little deeper and able to go on a larger pay scale into the hobby to invest in for a more better or brighter portfolio. All right, because a lot of people that are getting into this, guys, they don't know what I know. They don't know what you know. They're not watching the channels that you are watching, and they're going to go about this thing and they're going to exit the hobby because they're going to make a lot of mistakes. And the best thing that I can tell you guys is don't let your mistakes falter you, or hinder you from progressing. Because I made a lot of mistakes in, you know, when I was younger, and, you know, I didn't let them stop me from pursuing the next thing, because I'm a survivor. All right, I'm a survivor. I don't let hate stop me. I don't let people on my job tell me I'm never going to be this, or never going to do this, because you know what? You're the deciding factor to how your dream is built and where your dream is going. So you build the foundations for your dream in your life. And you can do anything you want. As long as your mind is put on that and you're ready to go, man, you got to have a steadfast heart. And sometimes, you know, people can be nasty, people can be rude, and people can hinder you from progressing and say, hey, you know, I tried that, I done this. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. Put the never to the side and put the will to the will that, yes, that you got to believe in yourself first. You got to believe in yourself first. And I believe so much in myself because I have seen where I was. I see where I am today. I have a different mindset than I had when I was younger, but I have a lot of knowledge underneath my belt that is helping me to progress and navigate this community, this realm of Pokemon. All right, in the community where I'm at. And you got to, you got to do your homework, man. It's work. It's work. And like I said, I think Nostalgianomic, I think he's doing it full time now, but he's going to test it out. I'm looking to go full time and not have to look back at another job. And that's why I said, I have a process in which I'm going to be testing the water. I'm going to be testing the water, seeing how things do, and hey, it's a work in progress. It's always been a work in progress on here. But this is where I am now, because now I don't have my video game business. I sold that. All right. I still will buy video games. Like if there's video game deals on Facebook, I would still buy them. I would keep what I want to keep and flip the rest. But it's a buy, sell, trade for Pokemon. I don't need the money. I trade for Pokemon cards. I'll buy sealed collections or trade for sealed collections for games and stuff that I got. It's only games that I want to stream with because I just want to do more than just Pokemon. I want to continue to live my dream. I want to continue to. I love gaming, so I still want to do my video games. I still want to stream for you guys. But it's more than just investing here on this channel with Pokemon. I'm more than just Pokemon. I want to be one of those guys that's just going to be here, going to be able to teach you guys, help you guys navigate. And then, again, we're going to have fun here on the channel as well. And then tons of stuff we're going to be doing here. It's going to be a blast. I just want this to be a fun spot for people to come, hang out. We learn together. We grow together. We indulge. We can agree and disagree because that's part of what it is. I'm not right all the time, and I'm not saying I'm right all the time. You're not going to be right all the time. We're all going to make mistakes. And just don't let your mistakes stop you from living your dream. Have fun with this hobby. If you're not in it for investing, don't worry about the investing channels. If you're just a collector, be a collector. If you're just a buyer, just be a buyer. If you're a buyer, seller, collector, flipper, clipper, whatever, do you. Do you. There's room in this hobby for everyone. So I don't see where there's like there's a wrong, where someone who's doing something else is wrong. The only wrong is if you're screwing somebody over in the hobby by selling them stuff that you're saying it's this and it's not that, or you're selling them packs and it's already open stuff and you're resealed and re-glued and all that. That's the wrong. Then that's not needed in the hobby. But I'm talking outside that box. Just have fun, be original, be yourself, because people definitely are going to see the real. If you're trying to hide behind a fake mask, they're going to really see it in you. But like I said, I'm just going to continue to be me, and I'm going to continue to teach what I know and share what I know. And hopefully someone can catch bits and pieces, if not everything, grow it into your own way of how you want to do things, whether you want to turn it into a Pokemon business, a video game business, you want to get into whatever. There is room here for everybody. I just want to have fun doing what I'm doing. And like I said, I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting closer and closer to retirement at 55. Yeah, I'm still young. I want to have fun with my life and growing what I'm doing here on the channel and continue to invest into what I'm doing, because it's my portfolio. It's my money, right? And I'm not going to tell you guys what to do with your money. You do whatever you want. You don't have to invest. But this is, if you're looking to have a supplement income, of residual, that income could be better than some money being in the bank, or better than being in the stocks or whatever you're putting it in. That Pokemon has already had a history, which is already written. If you've been checking out Alex, like I said, I got to shout out Alex a lot because he goes into a lot of different depths for you guys. And this is knowledge that is like, you could pay for courses on how to do eBay, but they're not really needed. You got free knowledge right here coming from all these content creators that are showing you the ropes, guys. You just got to sit down, listen to these guys when they're talking. And if this is something that you're trying to do, a Pokemon business, you're trying to buy, sell, and do eBay and do Mercari and have a Shopify website and stuff, there's room for that. There is definitely room for that. But I highly would tell you to look into things first. Talk it over with your better half. All right, if that's because everybody's got to be on the same page. If you're on with your mistress or whatever, and they're not on the same page as you, then it can really throw your business for a loop. You got to be really open with that and let them know where you're doing, what you're doing, where you're trying to go, where you want to be. Have a plan for how you're going to initiate everything, because it's definitely a lot of money that you're going to tie up, a lot of stuff you're going to go into. And even with that, so be ready for a mistake, because it can be, a mistake. Mistakes can be made, but don't let those hinder you from progressing, man. I mean, you're going to make mistakes. Just learn from the mistakes and get past those mistakes. Jump over that hurdle, even if you trip over it and fall, hit your face. Get back up. Dust yourself off. Say, hey, you know what? That was a hard one, but I'm not gonna do that again, because that's not working out. So, like I said, Jimmy Brown says a Pokemon pension. No, if you want to make a residual or a side income, like I said, look at Pokey. I'm not saying this business may not be for everybody, but sure as hell beats a lot of other stuff that you can get into as far as like money wise. Even in down markets, this is up, because there are different things you can get into. You can get into sealed. Sealed is king. Singles, you can buy singles for sure. You can get into graded cards. You can get so much stuff you can get involved in with setting up. And I've seen other business models come out with other people doing different businesses, different hustles from home. And I was talking with Ray from Game Breaks, because now he's, like I said, he is single by himself with his wife. He runs a shop with his wife. He broke away from his other partners, for whatever reason. Like I said, you can get into a business with friends, and then sometimes these friends don't have it in their heart to do it like you do it, and they may not see the outcome like you see it, and then things may get a little salty. They might want to get out. And sometimes you, as a business, like a business owner, and you're partnered with other people, all I can say is, if you're going to get into business and you're going to go in with people, business partners, that you get in with the right people. Because I would hate to go on like business with people and then they want to back out, and then I got to like buy them out of their portion of the business, just, because they want their percentage back or whatever. They want to get out. And so many things can go wrong with business partners that it just, if it's not with the right people, that, I was telling Ray, I was like, probably if you would have caught me back when I probably first started Pokemon 7 years ago, I probably would have talked about maybe one day owning a store and opening up a store. But now my mindset for a storefront, I was like, you got rent, high rent, the cost for square footage. Then you got security. And then after seeing COVID-19 and everybody was raiding stores and breaking into people's places and going through other residencies, going through another store, another store's wall to climb into the shop to steal all his product. And then guys driving through the card shop window and stealing all the cards and product and stuff. I didn't want to have that going on. And since I had people come to my house when I was selling, even in the yard sales, I had to get my product out of the house. because I live in a secure spot, but for me, it's better where it's at, and it's locked away in a storage unit, and it's in a controlled, and I feel better with it there. But I don't plan on opening like a store, like a storefront. I would just do online because I am familiar with eBay. I am familiar with Mercari. I built my reputation on Facebook Marketplace. I'm highly rated on Facebook Marketplace. Just haven't got into shipping a lot of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. But I just wanted to get my footing in on Facebook Marketplace, so credentials are there for anybody that wants to say anything. Like, they can go and reference me right there and look at my credentials there. So, meanwhile, while the channel is not I'm not doing full thing Pokemart and everything, I'm buying, selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I'm building clients and I'm building ratings over on Facebook Marketplace, which, again, it's another ground for where you can reference your credentials. People can see how you do business and what people are saying about stuff that they received, right? So just speaks for itself. I may have an eBay up. I'm not sure at this point, but I will have a Shopify website for myself, for the business end of it. But I got a lot of work here. A lot of work, guys. A lot of work. Ever wonder about human cannon fodder economics? Hey, I don't worry about the economy. The economy is what it is. I think we got a lot of fake news. All right, that's my gather. I believe we got a lot of fake news. Our regular news we see NBC and CBS and all that. They only tell us what we want to hear. So we got a lot of fake news out there. A lot of news to make you fear and FOMO and stuff. Just like on YouTube, where content creators beef up products. Hey, you got to get this. It's going to be hot. And then you FOMO in. You pay $300 for a Charizard box, and you could have got it for $99 now, right? So I don't worry about the economy. I just make sure that I'm doing what I got to do. But wifey's back, and we got to step out. We're getting ready to go. And I've been on here an hour and 57 minutes. If you guys ever have anything you want to talk about, I haven't really done a stream with questions and answering or anything, but you guys can. Oops. Whew, I hit my camera. Sorry about that. You guys can drop comments down in the comment section. Hit me up on Instagram. Find me on Facebook Marketplace. Check me out down in the description down below. I think everything is still there. If you have any trouble, talk to Ben F Productions. He'll send you over. But guys, I am here for you guys. I am here for the channel. I'm here for the long haul of the investing end of it. But I just don't want to get to the point, because I have a ton of product, that in the event, like I said, I'm getting older. I don't want to get to the point in my age where, in order to recoup stuff that, if I have no one to buy stuff that, I don't want to get to the point where my collection of stuff in the sealed is going to be at a point where, like I said, that it's going to be hard for me to sell it because of the age. I realize that as prices of stuff goes up, you only reach a certain audience that has that wallet. All right? Just like in WotC, you got $15,000 booster boxes. I am hoping to sell my stuff way before the boxes get to that point, because I don't want to be in that position, because there's only a small audience out there that's going to be able to capture that box at that price. So I hope to be long out of that kind of market price of boxes and into newer stuff before those boxes get to that price, because it's going to be a smaller percentage of people that's going to have that money that's going to be able to buy that box at that price, and there's going to be a small amount of those boxes going out at that number. If you go and check, like, I think Alex could probably do a video on that. Like, if you go and look and see how many base set or first edition boxes of Pokemon are selling daily, if people have them up, how many are selling daily on eBay and on TCG Player? How many are selling daily compared to like new modern stuff that you bought at $110 and you could sell for $140 quickly and move out of that position? See what I mean? I don't want to become where I got so much value built into my stuff that I got to wait for that particular audience to come that is willing to buy that stuff at that astronomical price. See, you probably want to move out of that positioning before it gets too high, where if you bought stuff in at $4 a pack and now it's hitting $30, $40, it's nice margins now. How much longer do you want to sit on it, right? So it's up to you how far you want to go with sitting on your investing product. Some stuff I may hold on to a little bit longer, but there's only a percentage of it that I will. The other stuff, I would probably just like to just move it into newer stuff so I can easily rinse and repeat it once it reaches a certain age. It just makes things a lot easier for me because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a 20-year-old. I'm a 55-year-old. I don't want to be in my 70s, 80s trying to move hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of product. I don't want to come to that age in my life where I have that much product that I have to move. So I'm going to be okay with moving it, some of it next year, and moving out of some positions and into newer stuff so I can just continue to rinse and repeat. All right. And then hold some for a longer term. Because I don't know if I'm going to have somebody, like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do YouTube. Like I said, life has its ups and downs. I don't know how long I'm going to live. You don't know all this stuff. So I talk things over with my wife. I said, in the event that I die or whatever, I mean, you can come onto the channel, tell everybody what happened, but know what this product is worth. So she knows about TCG Player. She knows about eBay. I said, so check what pricing before you even sell it if in the event that something does happen to me, right? So you got to that's the benefit of having the wife on the other side. You're going to come into, you got some people getting into this hobby. They're collecting tons of product, but yet it's only them that know how to sell it and know where to look for pricing, where in the event that they get ill, it's going to be harder for them to move out of those positions. So you got to know what you're doing here, guys. Really, really, it gets tricky for some people. And then the same thing with some people, if you're investing now, but you never sold any of your investing stuff, you should start getting your foot wet to know how to sell it. Navigate selling, guys. Learn how to sell. Start selling some stuff, even if it's just little stuff. I was looking over my stuff. There's some stuff that, like, I am not going to be doing ETBs. I'm not going to be collecting ETBs unless they're from specialty sets like Celebrations, Shining Fates, 151, stuff like that. Other than that, I'm not going to be buying ETBs for a long haul, like trying to save. First, they take up too much space. I rather move into booster bundles, 3-pack blisters, and stuff like that because those hold good value over long term. If you think I'm lying on that, go check out Evolving Skies 3-pack blisters. So I rather put positions in that. They take up less space. For a box of like 3-pack blisters, you compare that to an ETB box case. That 3-pack blister box takes up way less space than an ETB box case. So, and you get really good markups on that, and they're easier to move because they're easier to move, easier to store than the ETBs. So I'm moving into positions for 3-pack blisters and booster bundle stuff like that. And then I'm going to be buying box sets on discount, looking for box sets like I'm doing with the Cyclozar boxes and the Scarlet Violet booster bundles at GameStop and the Crown Zeniths from GameStop's $22.79 or Pecco boxes. I've been buying those like crazy. I've been buying them more Pecco boxes for Crown Zenith like crazy. To do future breakdowns, I can sell the mat, sell the 3-piece card, the V-Union card, sell the jumbo card, and then I have the packs that I can sell or put into my own product that I'm going to be devising for 2024 rollout. I can use the packs for that. So there are breakdown boxes you can break down to get packs that you can get if you didn't get the booster box. So booster bundles, 3-pack blisters, and booster boxes is where my main focus is going to be on. All right, for future investing, because those I've seen really good potential. First, the ETB does have great potential, but it takes up a lot more space. And I'm looking to maximize my space in the storage unit with space. And I'm looking to buy sealed collections from people like off Facebook Marketplace. I see a lot of people selling stuff. And I think Nostalgianomic Alex was talking about, buying like people's sealed collections. You see them all the time on Facebook Marketplace. If I'm going to buy like a sealed collection of boxes, I would have to get pictures of it. And then, I would have to look at what the market is for everything. And then I would buy at a percentage of that price. So say somebody had a collection of sealed boxes and a couple of booster boxes and box sets and maybe some blister packs and sleeve packs are spread out. And they want $2,500. And that's the full market value is $2,500. Then I think Alex was actually talking about it on his channel the other night. I feel that if you are going to buy a collection from somebody, you shouldn't pay full value. Like if you're buying out somebody who's moving out of that position, they want to sell their whole sealed collection, you shouldn't have to pay the full market price. There should be some kind of deal. So anywhere between 65% to 70%, maybe even 75% of the market price, what that product sells for, should be your buy-in price as an offer cash for that sealed collection. That way it leaves you room because you're going to buy it from that person who might not even have to file taxes because you might be going to his house to buy it. And he might not have it posted on Facebook Market. Even if he has it posted on Facebook Marketplace, you contact him through Instagram or whatever, and he says, "Oh yeah, all right, I'll sell it to you." He could take down that post, say he never sold it, and you go over to his house. He never has to file taxes on that stuff because the post is down. He put it as not sold or whatever. Took down the post, so there's no trail of saying that it's there for sale. And you come to his house from an Instagram, you contact him on Instagram for something that you see on his Facebook, and he comes to buy that collection. You really don't have to do no taxes on that because you're coming to his house from an ad you saw on Facebook. That seller can take that ad down off of there. You really don't have to do taxes if you do it like that. But regardless, if he has to file taxes and you respond to the ad from the Facebook and you're meeting up to buy, then he has to pay taxes. There's a 15% fee, but you're gauging that he probably got this all at a discount somewhere else, right? So he's going to make money either way, and there's got to be room for you to make money because you either, if you're going to pay full value for that, when's the next time that product's going to go up? You can't buy it full market price because there's no room for you to even say, well, I'm going to keep this and then I'm going to sell the rest because you're just going to make back what you spent. There has to be room on the table for a little meat on the bone for you to make profits from that purchase. There's no reason even to buy someone's sealed stuff if there's no deal for you. The only person that wins is the person that you bought from if you're buying it at full price. So I don't recommend you guys buy collections at full price. You buy at a percentage, 65 to 70, maybe 75% of the market price. That's what you pay. And then you have that other 25 to 30% left for you to mark it up and sell. And if you're putting stuff in your collection and then selling the rest to get a balance of return on, then that's how you do it. But you shouldn't be buying people's collection at full price. I want to buy people's collection. If people want to sell collections, I want to move into that on top of running a channel, so I can do mail days and say, hey, I bought this collection on Facebook Marketplace. I got this for X amount, and this was a deal, went down. And hopefully I can, roll cameras when I'm going to do that deal. So that'll be new videos. So, and hopefully we can do some card shop deals where you see me going to card shop. I already talked to Ray. I'm going to have Ray from Game Break, from his card shop. He's going to come over. I'm going to interview Ray. We're going to talk about how he runs the card shop, his card shop. So I got some people that are going to be coming over here, guys, so onto the channel. So we're going to have our own little sit downs with some people, and talk about the market and stuff. And Ray knows me from Walmart, so he buys, he runs his card shop, Game Breaks, here in New Windsor. So with that said, guys, my wife is here. We've been talking 2 hours, and this is all coming from the app, guys. So we're running into other stuff here where we're talking about a lot of other stuff. I hope you guys learned some stuff today. Go check out Alex from Nostalgianomics. Great videos over there. Awesome guy. Spilling out the beans, showing you guys how to navigate the Pokemon investing market. Just like myself, we're all in the same boat, guys. We're trying to be that lighthouse, guys, trying to keep you guys from hitting the rocks and crashing your ship. We want you guys to be winners like we are. We want you guys to be successful in this investing. So join Alex. Go make sure you subscribe over to his channel. Let him know. I know he was in the chat earlier. Go check him out. I know Pokemon Wonder. I watch Pokemon Wonder. Awesome guy over there. I watch Poke Oz. Also, I watch Pika Pika Papa. These are some other channels, you guys. If you're not watching them, you ought to go watch these guys. These guys are showing you the ropes here in the investing platform. So, guys that I watch, they all have different concepts, different ideas, and why they do this and why they're purchasing and why they're saying what they're saying. So you get their opinions. It may not be your opinion, or it's just something that gives you something to ride on. And it's something for you to take to heart to see what works, because there's a lot of different ways to do this. A lot of different things you can get into for the hobby, and a lot of things you can get in for the investing part of it as well. And a lot of stuff for you guys as collectors. I mean, it's good for everyone to just know. And like I said, everyone who collects, you need to know how to sell, because at one point, everybody's life changes. All right? Some things happen in life where your financial status is not like someone else's, where you might need money, where you might have to sell some items. And how are you going to sell them? Are you going to send them to someone that has an eBay on consignment, that does consignment and take product and sell them, and then he makes a percentage off of what you gave him, and then you get the balance? Is that how you're going to sell your items, to learn how to sell? Well, what happens if you need a massive amount of money because you don't have that saved up, because you have to have surgery or something, because you haven't been, you've been throwing all your money into cards, and you have not any liquid money in the accounts where you can get money, or you don't have insurance, life insurance or health insurance to cover bills, right? That may happen in a life emergency, right? Do you have an emergency fund? These are things that you guys, that if you're investing into Pokemon, this is things that you need to think about. Moves when you get into, things that can happen, the unexpected. Are you going to be ready for that? And are you going to have money to take care of that when something happens? Or are you going to have to sell something in order to get that money so you can pay that? So, hopefully you guys are setting up yourself for success. And how do you do that? Is by watching other channels that are helping you to do that. That's why I recommend other creators that are investing like I am. We're setting you guys up for success. I want you to be successful. I want you to become like I have. independent. You don't have to worry about debt and everything. I want you to run it debt free. Build it debt free. Build a business. Build an empire. Build it. Live your dream. Because you can do it. You can do it. Just as I have done it. Just as I have done it. All right? You can do it. But enough with the talk. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys get on that app, guys. Get on that app. Earn your rewards, guys. Earn your rewards. You guys deserve it. Let's get some free Pokemon. I love for you guys to post me some pictures of stuff that you got rewarded. The points, what you trade in, what you got. I would love for you guys to send me some pictures. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you check me out on Facebook. Send me over some pics, man. Let me know. Say, hey, I just signed up, man. I'm on my way. When you do redeem your points, let me know how everything worked out for you. What'd you redeem? What'd you get? I want to see it. Send me something on Instagram. Send me some pictures on Facebook. Notify me, guys. Let me know. I want to know how that app worked for you, because it is working miracles for me. I'm getting stuff. I'm having a ball, and I'm scanning those receipts. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed all of this talk today. 2 hours, 14 minutes. I didn't mean to have this video like this, but I just came on just to talk with you guys about the app. But I had fun. I hope you guys did too. We got more stuff coming for you guys on the channel. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. Hit the like for me on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Pat Tab's Power Channel. Alex from Pokenomics. I think Ben F. Production might have stopped by in here. Pat Tab's Power Channel. Jimmy, thank you for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate all the help. Drop that like. See you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of the evening. And follow me on Instagram. Tons of photos on Instagram, guys. I post a lot of photos on Instagram. When I acquire stuff, when I pick up stuff, I do pickups from stores or pickups from card shops. Check out my Instagram. Tons of photos up there. Try to keep you guys on top of things on what I'm doing. All right. Till then, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.